Your home could look like it came straight out of a Pinterest board, and all it would take is a hook, some yarn, and your two hands. Most people think crochet home decor is something only grandmas do, or something that takes years to learn before you can make anything that actually looks good, but that is completely wrong. Some of the most beautiful pieces you can put in your home, things that people will literally stop and ask you about, are actually some of the easiest things to crochet. And today, I am going to show you exactly what those are. We are talking wall hangings that make any blank wall look like a piece of art, throw blankets and pillows that make your couch look like it belongs in a magazine, plant holders that show off your plants in the most stylish way possible, and table decor that ties a whole room together. All of it beginner-friendly, all of it doable even if you have never held a crochet hook in your life. So if you have been wanting to decorate your home but you do not want to spend a crazy amount of money buying things from stores, or if you have been crocheting for a little while and you're wondering what to actually make with that skill, you are in the right place. Keep watching because by the end of this video, you are going to have so many ideas that you will not even know where to start. Here's the thing about decorating your home. It gets expensive really fast. You walk into a home decor store and you see a simple woven wall hanging, and the price tag says $60, $70, sometimes even $100. And you think, really? For that? And the honest answer is yes, because handmade things have value. People pay for them. But here's what those stores are not telling you. You can make those exact same things yourself for maybe $10 or $15 worth of yarn, and it will look just as good, maybe even better, because it will actually be yours. That's the real secret behind crochet home decor. It's not just about saving money, even though you absolutely will. It's about having something in your home that no one else has, something you actually made. And when someone comes over and says, "Oh my gosh, where did you get that?" and you get to say, "I made it," there is no feeling like that. None. But the reason most beginners never get there is because they look at a beautiful finished piece and immediately think it's too hard for them. They see a detailed wall hanging with layers and fringe and texture, and they assume you need to know 100 different stitches to make it. You do not. A lot of these home decor pieces use the most basic stitches there are. We're talking chain stitch, single crochet, double crochet. That's it. If you know those three, you can make almost everything in this video. So let's get into it, starting with wall hangings, because honestly, this is one of the best places to start as a beginner who wants to decorate their home. A wall hanging is basically any piece you make that's meant to go on your wall. And the reason it's so beginner-friendly is because it doesn't have to be perfect. In fact, the slightly uneven, organic look of a handmade wall hanging is exactly what makes it beautiful. You're not trying to make something that looks machine-made. You're trying to make something that looks handmade on purpose, and that's a huge difference. The most popular beginner wall hanging right now is the simple fringe wall hanging. You start by making a long chain, which is literally just the first stitch every crocheter learns. Then you work rows of single crochet, which is the most basic stitch after that. Once your piece is as long as you want it, you cut pieces of yarn and attach them to the bottom as fringe. That's your wall hanging. Seriously, that's it. You can hang it on a wooden dowel, a stick you found outside, or even a piece of driftwood if you want to get creative. What makes these pieces look so good is the yarn you choose. If you use a chunky yarn in a neutral color, cream, beige, terracotta, dusty pink, it's going to look expensive no matter what. The yarn does most of the work. Your job is just to make the stitches, and as a beginner, you can absolutely do that. Now, if you want to take it up just one tiny step, you can add a simple border around your wall hanging using a different color, or you can try mixing two strands of different textured yarn together as you crochet. That creates this really beautiful, layered look that seems way more complicated than it actually is. One color of regular yarn held together with one strand of fluffy boucle yarn, and suddenly your wall hanging looks like something from a high-end boutique. Moving on to throw blankets and pillows, and this is where a lot of beginners get a little nervous because a blanket sounds like a big project. And yes, it is a bigger project than a wall hanging, but it's not a harder project. You're still using the same simple stitches, you're just doing more of them. The best blanket for a beginner to start with is a simple single crochet blanket in a chunky or super bulky yarn. The reason chunky yarn is so great for beginners is because it works up really fast. The stitches are big and easy to see, and the finished result looks incredibly cozy and full. You can make a lap blanket in a weekend. A full throw blanket might take you a week or two, depending on how much time you have, but every single hour you put into it is worth it. When it comes to colors, neutral tones are always a safe bet for home decor. Think white, cream, gray, tan, sage green, but don't be afraid of a single bold color either. A deep burgundy or a rust orange blanket draped over a gray couch looks stunning. The key is to keep it 1 or 2 colors max, especially as a beginner. Too many colors can make a project feel overwhelming, and the finished piece can look busy. Now, pillows. Crochet pillow covers are genuinely one of the best projects for beginners who want quick, satisfying results. You crochet 2 squares or rectangles the same size, sew them together on 3 sides, stuff them or insert a pillow form, and close the last side. Done! You have a crochet pillow. You can add texture by using a simple stitch pattern like the moss stitch or the linen stitch, which are both easy enough for beginners and create this really beautiful, dense, woven-looking fabric that's perfect for pillows. A set of 2 or 3 matching crochet pillows on a couch or a bed instantly changes the whole feel of a room, and because you made them yourself, you can match them perfectly to whatever colors are already in your space. You can't do that with store-bought pillows. Now let's talk about plant holders, because this one is so satisfying and honestly so fast to make. Plant holders, sometimes called plant hangers, are one of those projects that look incredibly impressive but are actually super simple. And right now, they're so trendy. If you have any kind of plant in your home, a crochet plant holder is going to make it look 10 times better. The most popular style is a hanging plant holder. You basically crochet a small basket or net that your plant pot sits inside of, and then you attach long strands of yarn or cord to hang it from the ceiling or a hook on the wall. These can be made with just chain stitches and basic increases and decreases to shape the basket. Increases and decreases sound scary if you're brand new, but they're really just adding or subtracting stitches to change the size of your work. Once you try it once, it clicks immediately. You can also make simple standing plant baskets, which sit directly on a shelf or table. These are just small round or square bowls that you crochet from the bottom up. Start with a magic ring, work your rounds out, then work straight up the sides, and you have a basket. A plant pot sitting inside a chunky crochet basket on a shelf looks so put together and cozy. It's the kind of thing that makes a room feel lived in and styled at the same time. Cotton yarn works really well for plant holders, since it's sturdy and holds its shape well. It's also easy to wash if things get dirty, which is always a bonus. And then there's table decor, which covers a wide range of things. We're talking coasters, placemats, table runners, small decorative bowls, and even little baskets you can use to organize things on a shelf or a desk. Coasters are probably the fastest home decor project you can make as a beginner. A single coaster takes maybe 30 minutes, an hour at most. You just work in the round, starting from the center, and increase evenly each round until your circle or square is